Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. And this is some post-gameplay commentary on Stormcrow D variant. Specifically Stormcrow D with the set of 8 Omnipods. Because at the time of this recording, if the developers in their grand wisdom haven't changed them by the time you watch this, anyways, is giving the Stormcrow D a -5% clan LRM20 cooldown. So I'm testing out this setup to see if it's actually worth, playing. Is it any good? Now, the build itself is very simple. 3 LRM20s with a shield arm and a clan active pro, and then a whole lot of ammo. Now, if you look at my positioning, I am using the chassis I am actually playing here to its fullest, or at least trying to. I'm playing a Stormcrow. This is a fast medium mech. I can do scouting with it. I don't just have to sit at the back of my team simply because I'm building LRMs. I can do scouting with it. Figure out, alright, I can get away from a little bit of bad positions simply because this is a maneuverable and fast medium mech. So anybody out there who really wants to build LRMs, I personally highly recommend doing them on a medium mech. Because you are fast enough, you are mobile enough that you can put the distance between yourself and your enemies. You can play the range game when you need to. You can close the distance, you can get away from things. Because you need that to play LRMs. Let me give you a very simple explanation, an example of that particular bit. Long-range missiles have an 180 meter minimum range. Now, clan LRMs deal damage within that minimum range. And the minimum range is the flight distance for the missiles, not the distance between you and your target. So, for example, a simple, easy example. I am exactly 180 meters away from my target and I fire my long-range missiles. The target steps 1 meter closer to me while the missiles are in flight. It is no longer 180 meter flight distance. The missiles only fly 179 meters and so they do not do their maximum damage. So yeah. Also, let's briefly talk about positioning. Because you will see me do something weird here, which is to take my LRM boat right into the front lines with these assault mechs. Because this is how you play LRMs to be when you really want to be effective with your team. You present yet another target for the enemy team to worry about, to shoot at, and so on. And notice that I don't not actually even shoot at this Nova. Like, I will shoot at it if I have to, but I am backing up here. To simply drag it into all the other guns, because he was clearly coming after me there. So, yeah. But when you present yourself as another target for the enemies to, worry about, less people are just going to peek that corner because they know that they will get damaged. And now, of course, when my team starts pulling back, I'm going to be pulling back with them. Play as part of the team, no matter the weapon systems you have, and you will do much better overall. Instead of, because it's easy with long-range missiles to just sit somewhere far back and try to lob missiles and, from maximum distances and so on. And yes, I'm getting shot at by a light mech here. And then I look back, alright. And then do the one sensible thing you should always do when you're being harassed by a light mech. Try to leave as long as possible and drag it into your team, because here, if you pay attention, the assault mech with me actually also came down here. And now, when I turn back to look, the light mech chased. And now the light mech is being shot at by the rest of the team. Right? Because it chased us. It didn't actually put distance between us, it didn't go somewhere else. And so the light mech kind of got screwed there. Now, the Stormcrow is hiding underneath there, so I can't really missile it, but I'm trying anyway. One thing to note here, which just came in mind while I'm talking about this as well. At this time, when I am recording this, there are changes going on the public test for long-range missiles. essentially changes like the spread and the indirect fire and the direct fire arcs of the missiles. So this is recorded before those changes have gone live. So something to note if you are playing this in the future, this particular build for yourself and so on, and realizing that okay, missiles fly in a different pattern than you can see here, because yeah, that is being tested and probably changed on the public test at the moment. And here I am again, right in smack middle basically of my team. I'm just yet another target, and I'm also missiling really badly there. I'm just shooting at targets of opportunity at the moment. But here we go. Hello, Annihilator. And now the Annihilator is within 180 meter flight distance, so let's swap target to another one and shoot that instead. And I didn't want to get shot in the back by the other Stormcrow, so I walked forward there for a bit. And then here we go. Couple mechs left. Now the Stormcrow is coming now out into the open like so. And so I can definitely missile that Stormcrow now very much in peace. Of course, I am still walking back and forth out in the open here and getting shot at, because I am another target. If you look at my health, I am still at 60%, so I am very much willing to just put myself out there and, you know, get shot at instead of all of my teammates just getting shot at instead of me. So, my honest opinion, if you wanna play with long-range missile boats, do them on fast mediums. They will work out for you very well. If you are in a slow assault mech and die at the far back to a light mech, well, you made that choice your own, on yourself. Thank you very much for watching. If you really need help figuring out this build, ask in the comment section. It's very simple, as said in the beginning.